So I'm here with Norm from Lily Miller, and you know, there's a lot of things that we love being perennial plants that we love to come back every year, and it seems like moss is one of those plants that just keeps on keeping on, and it's very frustrating. First of all, I would like to ask you, what makes moss grow? I mean, we always think it's shade, but we're not in a shady area here.
William, there's a lot of different things that we look at when people ask about moss, and it's really hard to come up to a consumer or a customer and say, well, the reason you have moss is because you don't maintain it.
Yeah, that's harsh.
It's kind of a slap in the face, but you know, we got to tell it like it is. And the reason for that is they will say, well, honey, when's the last time you fed the lawn? And guys will say, well, let me think, honey, was it 2 or 3 years ago? And it comes out that they just don't feed the lawn properly or correctly when they do. A lot of people use sulfate of ammonia or urea. Maybe they do it once a year. But in some cases, like we're out here in a fairly open area, moss is caused from several different things. Low fertility, compacted soil, and when you go to just say a park, you think, well, how does a park have moss in the full sunlight? Well, the reason of that is parks do not water their lawns because of the cost of the irrigation. Sure. They don't fertilize because of the fertilizer. And when they mow, they might mow once, maybe every once or twice a week. And if they do that, they do it with a big gang mower that compacts the soil. So you compact the soil, the nutrients are gone, the water's out, Mother Nature replaces it with weeds and moss.
With something that will grow there.
Absolutely.
So really, moss is kind of like a telltale sign that perhaps there's something wrong in the lawn.
Very much so. And just good maintenance will help that. Good maintenance will keep out weeds as well.
Okay, let's say I've turned over a new leaf. I'm promising I'm going to take care of the lawn this year. What do I do to start getting rid of the moss, though, so I can start doing that lawn work?
You have several different options to use. At Lily Miller, we have the moss out granules in a liquid form, as well as in the granular shakers. These two products are probably the most effective. As you can see, it turns the moss black after application.
And it's very noticeable.
Yes, very, very noticeable. This was probably done about an hour or two ago. But then you can also remove it by the use of a thatching rake. And it's a lot harder this way. Or you can rent a commercial thatcher. Once you remove that dead debris and moss, you can actually go in and overseed it. And it's a little bit cold at this time of year, but as it warms up, the seeds will germinate. And then you want to get on a good fertilizing program. And also you can use a lime, a super sweet or a soil sweet, to help sweeten the soil, and that will also help the condition as well.
I noticed you also had a ready-to-use spray bottle, which
we do
very
have.
handy.
There's a ready-to-use spray bottle, and that can be refillable by the use of the gallon container, and the liquids will work at a faster rate because they're absorbed, faster into the plant itself. Where the granular takes a little bit longer period of time.
Well, whatever you decide to do with your moss, if you're setting up a new lawn, you want to reinvent your lawn, if you want to reseed it, the first thing you need to go is to go to your independent garden centers and talk to them about the Lily Miller products. They're easy, they're safe, and there's even one that's completely organic too for people that want to have that. It's a ready-to-use one. Norm, thanks so much for that information.
My pleasure.
Get out there and kill that moss and get your lawn set up so you can have a great summertime party in it.
Thank you.